Alright, so we're going to Paducah. It's Friday, May the 14th. We're doing a Fuji tournament in Paducah, Kentucky tomorrow. We're going in, obviously, today to weigh in early because I'm cutting like 5 pounds of water weight. I woke up this morning at about 150 pounds and I'm fighting at 145. So I'm literally just going to go over there to this gym, sit in the sauna for probably like 30 minutes, just sweat out a few pounds of water, and then go weigh in. Basically, I injured my meniscus a year ago and my LCL, and it's almost 100% fully recovered, but not quite yet. So we chose to go I chose to compete in beginner no-gi. Beginner white belt, because there's less manipulation that they can do with my knee. So I'm trying to, protect my knee a little more. In terms of Jiu-Jitsu, I am a white belt beginner. I'm a white belt. I have no stripes on my belt. I've really only trained in the gi a handful of times, but I've done no gi thousands of times as far as training days. So this is my 5th time doing a Jiu-Jitsu tournament, even though I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for like 5 years now. So basically what I'm saying is I'm finna go sandbag these boys. That's what they call it when you're like at a higher level but you're competing at a lower level. They call it sandbagging. But I mean, like I said, I'm only a white belt in the gi, and I don't have no stripes on my white belt. I haven't been training in the gi much. So in terms of gi, a lot of times my training, I be getting wrecked still in the gi against beginner white belts that know Ezekiel chokes, which is like cross collar chokes and stuff like that, because I just haven't been doing that for the last 5 years. I didn't train in the gi, so I'm still adapting to the grips of the gi and all that stuff. But it's very fun, especially with throws and with takedowns. And also my son's competing too. This is gonna be Willie's first Jiu-Jitsu tournament. He's done a couple wrestling tournaments, or just one actually, one wrestling tournament, and now he's doing a Jiu-Jitsu tournament. So I expect to see some. I don't know. They can only do a certain amount of submissions, like armbar, triangle. All right, let's look at the rules again. So they can do Willie can do armbar, triangle, Kimura, Americana, rear naked.
Yeah, we can do rear naked choke.
Guys, you see, even these rules are new to me. So in MMA, there ain't no rules on what submission you can and cannot do. All submissions go. So as far as there being rules to what submissions I can do, that's brand new to me. So yeah, I'm still getting familiar with the rules, what I can and cannot do. But yeah, this is gonna be the next year of my life. Is gonna be as many Jiu-Jitsu tournaments as I can go to. I need to be going to. For those of you that know, you already know. But I know there's many of you that don't know my journey and my plans as a mixed martial artist. The last 4 years I've been doing strictly kickboxing. What I'm saying? You can look me up. My record's 9-3. Never been dropped, never been hurt. I lost 3 fights by some little petty points, but that ain't nothing. I've already surpassed all 3 of those guys. I'm better than them. So I've been dropping fools, and I've been TKOing people, and I'm unstoppable. I can't be stopped, and unless you can't stop me, the fight's never over. So don't ever forget that. And with that being said, the Rainmaker is a straight OG in the game. So the last 3 to 4 years I've been focused on striking mostly. My training has been like 60 to 70% striking, and then 30 to 40% of grappling and takedowns. So now the training is going to shift. It's going to be more of like a 60-70% focus on grappling, and 30%, 40% focus on striking. I'm already at the highest level when it comes to striking, world class guys in the UFC. I could fucking I can piece them up no problem. So now it's just about getting to the world class level at the ground. All right, what's up, y'all? So we're at the Paducah Expo Center. So I guess they're having the Jiu-Jitsu matches here tomorrow. This will be my 5th time competing here. I've done 2 MMA fights here, 2 kickboxing matches. One of my kickboxing matches, I finished the guy like 15 seconds in the first round with the front kick, dislocated his shoulder. And then the other guy, I TKO'd him in the 2nd round. Yeah, those are the 2 KB matches. And then my MMA fights, I got TKO round 2 in my first one. Then the second one I fought for the title here, and I lost due to points. We went all 3 rounds, and honestly, the way I scored the fight, I think it was basically a draw. It could have went either way, just depending on how you really looked at it. I caused more damage to him. His face was pretty beat up, but he controlled a little bit more when the fight had hit the ground, so you know, it could have went either way. So yeah, we here, about to weigh in. Man, this place is nice. I've never even been in this part of the building. This is really nice. Like, very nice.
So is this his first tournament?
His first jiu-jitsu tournament, yes. I'm not sure if we...
How you feeling?
Good. Happy.
You gonna win?
I believe so. You can share it if you want.
So you'll just...
I take all the freak fights.
probably be wearing... You'll probably have to wear one of those tomorrow.
What are they?
So they usually put that on one person, so the referee is gonna wear this, and so when he scores points, like if you score a point, you're wearing that belt, he'll hold that hand up for points or whatever, so...
So are you representing your school or yourself?
Both. I'm representing, first and foremost, the RAINMAKER and Willie Lee Henderson III. Secondly, I'm representing my business, Powerful Fitness. You know, I'm a personal trainer and I teach martial arts as well, so I'm definitely representing Powerful Fitness because Powerful Fitness is the business that's sponsoring me and making all this happen also. And then I'm also representing Carpe Momentum Jiu-Jitsu. I've been training there now for a couple months. Willie's been training there for a year now, and it would have been a year for me too, but right after I had signed up, that's when I injured my meniscus, so I couldn't train for the whole last year there. So I've been there for a couple months now. I'm definitely going to be training there for a long time, so yeah, that's definitely the school I'm representing. But I didn't put that down on my my fighter information on the Fuji website because I wanted to wait for like, you know, about 6 months at least before I start representing the school, just because, you know, I want to put in the, you know, put in the time, put in the work.
Age, weight.
Yeah, we've only been open for a year and a half, so we're kind of got a lot of
Willie.
years.
No, belt color.
Oh, belt white.
White. I'm going with the 3rd.
Yes.
Okay.
First mistake was thinking that I needed to lift this.
Man, I almost went and cut 10 or 5 pounds in the sauna. Because I'm so used to doing MMA, I was thinking, oh, you know, I put down my weight 145, so I got to get to that. But then I looked up and realized, okay, yeah, I can be up to 155.
That's why I don't cut any more first.
Right.
But my IBJJFs, you have to be on weight.
You have to be exactly what your weight, like they have it.
In my gi, I have to be 168. If I'm not in my gi at 168, I'm disqualified.
Can you be less?
I can be less. I usually come in at 64. Because I fought for Greg Jackson's for a decade.
So is it like a 10-pound division, or is it just like
My
every
next
5
weight class
pounds,
up
or?
is 181.
Oh, okay.
So I go
So
65, 68. My next weight class is 81.
right.
And then 2, what's that? The light, medium, heavy, and then I fight at heavy now, and that's 208.
Oh wow.
Yes, it is. It's what you wrap. You wrap.
Yeah, we've only been open a year and a half, but with COVID, like all I had was and then the adults, how we looking on there?
Man, them biceps weigh 52 pounds each.
A couple of my guys.
You don't have a gym affiliation?
Cut weight, and they said there's nobody.
What belts are you looking at?
I only have white.
No gi only?
So it wouldn't be no.
Oh, so no, I wanted to do gi also.
So it has you checked in for gi only.
Yeah, I accidentally put that in. I was trying to figure out how to change it, and I called a few times and emailed too, but I never got a response.
Because that's what
I figured I'd be able to fix that when I came here and weighed in.
And you get something unless you get dying because
you get together. I gotta take care of it.
Okay, sweet. So I'm being
He's got a nice bracket.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So like when I shoot, it's still hard for me to shoot with my right leg in the front because I have to come down. I mean, I can shoot like this, boom, but coming all the way down to the knee. I can't really do that with my right foot forward first. Look really small.
Howard, Mike Keller, you're in the hole, Mike Ford, Logan Howard, Mike.
It's all right. You guys have a...
Really,
hang on to the triangle and rotate your body towards me.
Medic to table 1.
Do what John tells you to do.
Get both your knees pointed to the center.
You got this, Dad.
Good, Clay.
One. You got this, Dad.
And check into the table.
I've never done this.
Yeah, I wear
Stand up. For the last few times that I turned the camera on, all this Jiu-Jitsu tournament stuff is new to me. But I think I just figured out a solid strategy for these guys that just want to go to the ground and try to use all their strength against me, because I'm not here for no muscle contest, and I'm not here for no I'm definitely here to get wrapped up by someone that might even know more than me. But one thing that they don't know more than me is takedowns. I got better footwork and better hips than them, so it's pretty easy for me to take these people down. So don't let them take you down. And then after the 5 minutes is up and you go into overtime, the first person that scores a point wins, right? So I'll just make it the whole round without letting them take me down. I'll move around, you know, make it look like I'm trying to take them down, even though I'm really not. And then once it gets to overtime, I'll just take them down immediately. Because that's what I did in my last match. I was tired. I was not even trying to go to the ground. I wasn't even trying to let dude grab a hold of me and try to work his little magic. I just stayed defensive. I pushed a little, pulled a little. You know, if he would have gave me something like really committed, then I would have took it, but he wasn't committing. He was pretty defensive too. But once we got in overtime, he knew, just like I knew, the first person to score is gonna get the win. So basically, the first person to take someone down gets the win. So what did he do? He committed. and he tried. I'm pretty sure he tried to Osoto guard. And as soon as he went for the trip, I just countered his balance and sent him backwards. And then inside control settled and I won. I got the feeling that that's gonna be one of the best strategies for me to start using against the people. At least when I get tired. When I'm tired, I don't feel like doing all that rolling around on the ground shit. Just wait it out, and once we go to overtime, just take them straight down. Boom. Because they can't take me down. Because I'm unstoppable. Actually, the last guy I went against did take me down. But that's only because I let him. He was trying super hard. I was only trying I was giving him like half of what I had. Because, you know, for one, I'm still injured. My knee's still hurt. I can't move the way I want to. I'm getting close. So once my knee is fully healed, y'all won't be hearing no little lame ass excuses about I can't, you know, do what I really want to do. Once my knee is healed, if I lose, then it's just because, you know, of whatever techniques took place. Well, the only reason it took me down is because I wasn't trying. He was trying hard. He was trying hard to take me down. I was just kind of, you know, just going through the motions. I'm trying to work on my techniques, not work on just, let me see if I can just use all my strength and technique. I don't want to use all my strength. First of all, I'm not even that damn strong. Okay, I lied. I'm super strong. I forgot. I can't be lying to everybody. I'm the strongest there is. You know, but my point being, I don't want to use all my strength. I want it to be effortless. I want it to be flawless. I want it to be just like easy. If I have to try super hard, then I'm, you know, probably not that good at what I'm doing, or the timing was not right. He tried really hard. He started taking me down. So I went with the flow, tried to get a guillotine, didn't work, and then he dropped back for a straight leg ankle lock, and so I grabbed his as well, and started to pry back on it, and I realized I needed to adjust a little bit, but I was so focused on my leg getting hurt that I wasn't really focusing on his, and then he started to roll, so I just tapped, but like he didn't hurt, my leg's fine, it wasn't even to the point where I had to tap. I did not have to tap. Trust and believe that. But yeah, that's what happened with my last match. Alright, cut the camera.